Hi, we're going to start health with a review of the tooth. The tooth. Let's go over the parts. Alright, what is the hardest substance in the body? Right here. This is the enamel. That is correct. Okay, what is the inside containing the blood vessels and the nerves? The pulp. The pulp. Hey, do you like your orange juice with pulp? Side note, when I was a kid, I was like, ooh, like the texture in your mouth is gross. But this is like the pulp on the inside. Gross. What is this that gives the tooth its shape? It is dentin. Alright, we have this that keeps the tooth held in place. This is the cementum. It cements it in place. We have the layer between the cementum and the jawbone. This pink layer, that's right, it's a periodontal membrane. And then we have the top of the tooth that you can see. That's a crown. And then underneath, we have the root. All right, that's a good review of our teeth. I'm going to ask you a few more questions just to review. All right, when should you brush your teeth? At meal times, yes, and right before you go to bed. What are plaque-producing bacteria the most active? They're the most active at night. And what do we call bad-smelling breath? Halitosis, right? My brother will go, halitosis. That's disgusting, right in my face. Nobody likes that. All right, what part of the tooth contains nerves and blood vessels? Pulp. The digestive juice in the mouth, that's your saliva. Hardest substance of the body, enamel. Hard bone-like tissue that forms and shapes the tooth, dentin. The sticky colorless film of harmful bacteria, plaque. Plaque changes to what? Acid. And what is the best time to eat sugar-rich foods? At meal times, yes. What's another name for tooth decay? Dental caries. What covers the root of the tooth? The root is covered by the cementum. And what layers between the jawbone and the cementum? The periodontal membrane. We are going to page 58 and talking about the buildup of plaque. Did any of you try how to floss? Try how to floss, where you put it down and make a C motion and come back up, and you're going away from the tooth. Another thing that I don't know if you also practice brushing a little bit longer to make sure you get all the plaque off of your teeth. That's very important. Let's start with tickle your funny bone. Okay, so ha ha ha. Ready? How does a tick clean its teeth? How does a tick clean its teeth? With a toothpick. Ha ha ha. Okay. A toothpick. What does an alligator eat after its teeth are pulled? The dentist. That's great. Buildup of plaque. Plaque is even more harmful when it is allowed to remain on your teeth for 24 hours. If you do not remove plaque by daily brushing and flossing, the plaque builds up and forms a hard deposit called calculus or tartar. That's funny, we think calculus is a hard math class, but it's also the hardened stuff on your teeth, the hardened plaque on your teeth. I don't know if you've ever been to the dentist and gotten your teeth clean, but I have gotten the teeth clean, and then they take this like metal pick, and start scraping your teeth, and you hear this, it hurts really badly, and then sometimes your teeth are, sometimes your mouth is bleeding. That is, she's wiping off the calculus, and it feels like she's scraping your tooth, and she's breaking your tooth, but what she's doing is, they're breaking down that hardened substance that has gotten on your teeth. So if you don't brush and floss correctly, that nice innocent sticky bacteria hardens and becomes calculus. A hardened deposit of calculus contains many pits and holes where bacteria multiply rapidly. Calculus extends down under the gum line and irritates the gums, causing them to pull away from the teeth. This pulling away leaves pockets that fill with food particles and plaque, and thus more calculus. When calculus accumulates, the gums become tender and inflamed. This infection causes the gums to bleed easily when the teeth are brushed. If the infection is left untreated, it can lead to periodontal disease, which infects the bone supporting the teeth. Remember that the periodontal membrane connects the root of a tooth to the jawbone. As the periodontal disease progresses, the jawbones supporting the teeth are destroyed. Then the teeth loosen and move from their normal position. So this is not good what is happening here. If you don't brush your teeth carefully and you're not brushing for a long time, then it hardens, the plaque hardens, and it becomes calculus that's just sitting on your teeth, this hardened stuff, which is still multiplying bacteria, and then it's making your gums pull away from your teeth. It's affecting all of these bones here that are also supporting your teeth and keeping them in place, which is going to eventually cause your teeth to fall out. Periodontal gum diseases often begin in childhood with the buildup of plaque and calculus when brushing and flossing are neglected. Because periodontal diseases usually progress slowly for many years with little or no pain, poor dental hygiene during childhood years often leads to future problems. Although periodontal diseases usually affect adults they can occur at any age. So some people will say, well, I didn't brush my teeth today or yesterday and nothing happened, so I'm fine. Well, you could be causing yourself more problems down the road, and then eventually all your teeth have fallen out. That's not good. I don't think you want that. Alright, now look at these two kids at the top. The important thing for also watching your plaque is eat less sugar. I know. Eat less sugar and brush frequently and floss daily. So floss at least once, brush a lot, and eat less sugar. And if you are going to eat more sugar, make sure you brush your teeth more, okay? Now, regular dental checkups. If plaque builds up on the teeth and forms calculus, the calculus cannot be removed with normal brushing and flossing. Only a dentist or a dental hygienist, that's the dentist assistant, can remove calculus from your teeth. Your dentist or dental hygienist may also instruct you on plaque control. Yeah, sometimes when they scrape your teeth and they say, do you floss? And then you say, no, I don't. And then they say, make sure you floss. Your teeth should be cleaned about every 6 months, when your dentist also examines your teeth and gums for decay and disease. If you have any cavities, the dentist will remove the decayed part and put a filling in the tooth. After cleaning your teeth, your dentist may apply fluoride to them. Remember, fluoride strengthens your teeth and helps protect them against decay-causing acids. They have that fluoride toothpaste, and they say, don't rinse out your mouth or eat anything for about 30 minutes. Regular dental checkups also help your dentist to observe the growth and development of your teeth. Malocclusion, when the upper and lower teeth do not fit together properly, occur when teeth grow irregularly. And I had to go to an orthodontist when I was in 2nd grade, and I got braces because I had malocclusion. See, my teeth look okay now. I should still wear my retainers, but my teeth, a lot of times people have a really bad overbite where their teeth are like, the front teeth the whole set on top is sticking way out. Mine was the opposite, and I used to look like this when my teeth closed. The bottom came out like this, and it was or like this, and then when I would smile like this as a kid. That wasn't good. That was malocclusion. That means my teeth didn't fit together properly. If your dentist notices irregularities such as crooked or crowded teeth, he may recommend that you visit an orthodontist. Oh, there we go. I had an orthodontist twice. Once for the top 4 teeth, and then I had them on the bottom teeth to move them back. An orthodontist often uses braces to move teeth gently into place. They say gently, but sometimes it hurts. The process of straightening teeth may take months or sometimes years to complete. Crowded, crooked teeth are difficult to clean, and they are more likely to decay than straight teeth. If the upper and lower teeth do not meet properly, it is difficult to chew food thoroughly. Thus, an untreated malocclusion can affect both the dental health and the general health of the individual. Yes, so if you have a lot of teeth and they're all crooked, it will cause a lot of decay. But that's why a lot of times your parents will wait until your teeth have all grown in, your adult teeth, because that way, you're not losing teeth while you're getting your braces on, if that makes sense. Now let's go to treating injured teeth. Accidental injuries to the teeth can occur, especially during childhood. One or more teeth may be cracked, broken, or pushed out of alignment. When any injury to a tooth occurs, you should call your dentist immediately. A permanent tooth that is knocked out in an accident can usually be saved if you know what to do. And this is what you need to do. So, let's say you're playing outside. Someone elbows you in the mouth and your tooth falls out, but it was a tooth that was an adult tooth. It wasn't your tooth that your baby tooth. Well, what you need to do, if the tooth is still in the mouth, gently push it back into the socket as far as it will go. If the tooth is on the ground, pick it up by the crown. Be careful not to touch the root of the tooth. So you'll touch this part that you can see. Don't touch the root. And if it's in your mouth, just keep it in your mouth and push it back in as much as you can go. Quickly but carefully rinse the tooth under slow running water. The tooth should not be placed in mouthwash, alcohol, or any chemical, and it should not be scrubbed with anything hard or rough. So, yes, if your tooth falls out, go run to the bathroom, put some water on it, but don't lose it, and touch the crown, and then go take it to the doctor. After the tooth is rinsed, place it in a cup of milk to keep it, that word that we don't like, on the way to the dentist. The tooth could also be placed in the mouth between the cheek and the gum to keep it, a second time. Often a tooth that is replanted after an injury can reattach itself to the jaw and function normally. The sooner the dentist replants a tooth, the more likely its root is to reattach to the jawbone. Alright, let's talk about strong, healthy teeth. But before we do, let's look at this healthful hint up here on page 60. Learn to recognize the signs of periodontal disease. Here's some signs of the disease. Do you have puffy, tender gums? Do you have gums that bleed easily? Now, if you're not used to flossing and then you do, and then you start bleeding, that's just normal. Continual bad breath, infection between the gums and the teeth, gums that pull away from the teeth, or loose, permanent teeth. If you have any of those, maybe it's time to get checked for gum disease or periodontal disease. Now, clean, strong, healthy teeth. Clean, strong teeth are attractive. They indicate both good dental hygiene and proper nutrition. A balanced diet, a variety of foods containing all the nutrients necessary to keep you healthy, is also necessary for healthy teeth and gums. Remember that if you eat between meals, you should snack on foods that contain little or no sugar, such as fresh vegetables, nuts, and cheese. A poor diet can weaken the gums and the bones which support the teeth. Do your gums frequently bleed when you brush your teeth? Healthy gums do not bleed. Sufficient vitamin C, vitamin A, and the B vitamins from a balanced diet will help keep your gums healthy. Do you remember which mineral vitamin D helps your body to absorb in order to form strong bones? Yes, calcium. Your body also uses calcium to build strong teeth. Can you name a good source of this mineral? For other good sources of calcium, refer to the chart on the nutrients of page 10 and 11. So to keep your strong teeth, you're going to want to make sure you're having lots of calcium. I take vitamins. I take vitamin C and vitamin D. Vitamin D helps you absorb calcium, so that will help. Sometimes you'll have milk or orange juice that you can buy at the store that says fortified with vitamin D and calcium. So the D and calcium are helpful. C, B, and A are also helpful. Because straight, healthy teeth improve your appearance. They help you to feel confident. Do not keep them hidden. Smile. A winning smile. What is a hard deposit of plaque called? The math class, calculus. What disease affects the tissues and bones that support the teeth? Periodontal disease. What is the improper fitting of the upper and lower teeth called? Malocclusion. What do we call a dentist who specializes in treating malocclusion? An orthodontist. And what is a balanced diet? A balanced diet is a variety of foods containing all the nutrients necessary to keep you healthy. Yes, if you're constantly eating sweets and sugar and sugary foods and sugary drinks, and you're not brushing your teeth, that is giving you a track to having really bad teeth and cavities and periodontal disease. So take care of those. You only have one set of teeth. Well, actually, you have your babies too. But once the big ones come in, really work even harder to keep those healthy. Okay, so this next page 62, is exercise for fitness. Soccer tag. Soccer tag can be played with a soccer ball on any playing area that has definite boundaries, such as a large circle or half basketball court. Any number of players can play. All players can move within the area, but they cannot go beyond the boundary lines except to recover the ball. One player is selected to be the tagger, and he must also stay within the boundary lines. Any player who goes beyond the boundaries receives a foul. When the ball is rolled onto the playing area, the tagger runs and kicks the ball, trying to tag or hit a player below the waist of the ball. If a player is tagged, he becomes the tagger. If the ball goes outside the boundary lines, the player closest to the ball gets it and rolls it back onto the playing area. A player can touch the ball with his hands only to recover the ball outside the boundary lines or to block the ball if it is above his waist. If he uses his hand at any other time, he receives a foul. The tagger receives a foul anytime he kicks the ball higher than a player's waist. All players begin with 5 points. Each time a player is tagged or receives a foul, he loses 1 point. When a player loses all 5 of his points, he is out and must stay outside the boundaries of the playing area. If a tagger loses his last point, he continues to play until he tags another player. The last player who remains inside the boundaries is a winner. You can try this with your family or maybe your brothers and sisters if you have enough. Depends on if you have a big family. And we used to do this in class. So you go outside, you go in a circle, and the one person is it with the ball, the soccer ball, and they kick it. And if they hit you with the ball, then you lose a point. You start out with 5 points, and each time you're hit, you lose a point. If it goes outside the circle, then get it and roll it back in. The tagger, he has points too, and if he kicks the ball and it hits above your waist, then he loses a point, and he's trying to get everybody out, so that you have 5 points, and then you're trying to get to 0 points. Well, he's trying to get you 0 points. You're trying to keep your 5 points, if that makes sense. With a big group, though, you're going to need to make it less points. When we had our whole class, I think we had to make it 3 points, because 5 points, we would have been there all day. Now here's some healthful habits for good dental hygiene. Eat a variety of foods for proper nutrition. Eat sugar-rich foods only at meal times. Brush your teeth as soon as possible after you eat. Brush your teeth at bedtime. Use a fluoride toothpaste. Floss your teeth at least 1 time every day, and have regular dental checkups. What is another name for tartar? It is calculus. What is a dentist assistant called? A dental hygienist. Alright, that is it for today's reading, and we'll cover some more tomorrow. But we just finished a chapter. We'll start chapter 5 tomorrow. I'm excited about chapter 5. Chapter 5 is all about your epidermis and your skin. So I'll see you tomorrow.